Okay.
Okay, we're back with episode 3, right?
Two,
Two.
actually.
Sorry, two,
Close, though.
Okay.
Hey, how's it going, everybody? It's your boys, Blu-rayDave and Emporium Bricks, back again with, yes, episode 2 of the stream.
Yes.
And, don't mind me here, guys. I'm just having a little, kind of like a last-minute supper here, so.
Yeah. It's great. We have to cut this stream short because there's a special Lego Masters Bricksmith special on tonight in 1 hour. So we're gonna have to cut this short so I can catch it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, guys, just like a heads up, just don't be expecting these live streams to be like 2 hours every time. We're just gonna, stick with what we got with every episode,
Yeah. Yeah. Alright, so I think the first item up, I think on our list would probably be let's actually just talk about Ninjago for a little bit.
Okay. Cool.
Um I recently saw a post on Instagram and then Facebook and all over the web, and many people are saying that Ninjago has ended, like it's completely done. Like they're not making any more seasons after Crystallized.
What?
Yeah,
Why?
I don't know.
Is their contract up or what was going on? Ninjago has been so successful. They can't end.
Yeah, I don't know what's happening with them, but um
Then what are they gonna do? Are they just gonna keep making the legacy sets? Like that would make sense for the franchise to keep going.
yeah, well, I've been just seeing on like social media that they said Ninjago was ended, and I'm like, well, why would it end at Crystallize? I mean, it's like, oh my gosh.
I'm gonna check this out.
Like, what happens if it does end? Then what? Then what do we do, huh? So,
I'm gonna have to look up some videos later on about this.
yeah.
Frick, dude, that's like one of my childhood Lego IPs for sure. Like,
I know, I
love that.
know, I know. I'm just like, okay, well, I don't know what to do if it ends. Like, I mean, it is going to be a huge loss for Lego too if it does end, because that is one of the most successful franchises that Lego has ever made. I mean, it's gotten so popular amongst different fans of Ninjago and even the sets as well. So it's just crazy.
Well, now I might have a theory about that since we're talking about this. So, guys, from all my years of knowledge, let's say from different franchises, something like, let's say a series, right? It ends, but they can continue it, but in a different iteration. So, what if, guys? Just remember, just take this as a theory. Don't take this seriously. What if, what if there's a possibility that they might still run Ninjago, but do it in live action? Just think about it, guys. Think about it. We have been hoping and praying for this for so many years now. What do you guys think? Block, what do you think?
I don't know how that would work out.
Honestly, um, if it
It
would
would be interesting. It'd be interesting to see what it would work out as. It'd be interesting to kind of see how it plays out. But yeah, definitely.
let's see. Um, I can see it like they could still call it Ninjago, but obviously don't add the Lego logo on there. But like, I feel like this is a perfect opportunity for Lego to partner with a TV studio and just make a live action series, but like TV 14 really. Like I think that'd be awesome. Like take Ninjago to the next level. Like we've always wanted Ninjago to push the boundaries with this show. Like I said, it did start with season 8 through 10. I don't
Yeah.
I don't know about the other seasons, but like guys, just oh my gosh, imagine. Jeez.
Okay, we have a question from Sports Legend. He says, "What if they give it a new name? What do you guys think?" Well,
Ooh.
what would Ninjago become? Like, if they cancel Ninjago and if they try, what kind of name would suit that show as well? Um,
Um well, they could just pull a Man of Steel on us and just call it Masters of Spinjitzu. I think that's an appropriate
yeah,
title.
yeah, that does. Like, what if they did like a spin-off? I'm not saying a bad spin-off. Like, what if they did a good spin-off? Um, like, I mean, we got a little bit of the origin stories in like the beginning of the seasons, but what if they did an entire spin-off show of each Ninjago character through their childhood, like through the beginning?
That could be cool. Oh my gosh, yeah,
Like,
like
what if they did their origin stories? Like, what if they did like Kai, Zane? Yeah,
Jay.
like what if there was just a season dedicated to just how the ninjas became ninjas of Ninjago? Like,
Guys,
imagine Lego doing a spin-off show like that.
guys, one of these days, I can promise you this. I will portray as Jay one day and I will act out his origin story. Okay. Like, there's this YouTuber who sent me a short video. I don't know if you guys saw it, but he interacted as Cole when he did the backstory of like how Sensei found him. And like, they did that with season 9 of Ninjago with Jay, like how Sensei found him. Like, that is what I want to do. So, like, man, imagine different content creators um making different iterations of the characters, but if we join forces and start making our own spin-off Ninjago series, wow, that'd be an awesome YouTube series, guys. Woo!
Yeah, that would be an awesome YouTube series.
Imagine if it went on to what was the series that they keep calling it, like YouTube Red or whatever, like YouTube
Yeah,
Originals. Oh my gosh, frick. Oh man, that'd be pretty cool.
yeah, that would be really cool. If it went on like that. But there's been a couple of different shows that Lego has made, and it's been kind of Ninjago hasn't been going downhill recently. That's been staying pretty much the same, but there is some shows that.
Nice hat.
Thank you.
Yeah, definitely. Ninjago has definitely raised the stakes for sure.
Yes, I do. Yes, I am part elf. I do work at the North Pole and Santa's workshop. Thank you very much. I am just undercover. Or am I, now since I'm wearing the elf hat? Everyone knows that I'm an elf now. I don't know if that's a bad thing or a good thing. Yeah, I'm an elf. Deal with it. Yeah, I'm just thinking of all the ways what could happen with Ninjago. Like, it could do so many different things with it.
Let me tell you guys, day one for me, day one since I've been a Ninjago supporter, I've always been interested in it from the very beginning. Always been interested in
Yeah.
the sets and the pilot, and then when they introduced a series going forward, like yes, and like again, Lego, what are you gonna do? Like, come on.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, I mean, I've been following the season since day one too. So I've been following Ninjago since the early seasons as well. I've seen kind of every season, pretty much, of the show. I don't. I don't get why Lego would just release the other seasons on DVD so that we could get the whole collection of Ninjago. So that's what I don't understand is that Lego, if you're watching this, please consider doing the rest of the seasons on DVD so that all Lego fans like us could get the rest of the collection of Ninjago.
Well, here's another theory with what you just brought up in the beginning of the stream. Since you said Ninjago might be ending, right? At least like the series itself, right? What if Lego and Warner Brothers are planning to, I don't know, release a giant box set with every season of Ninjago? Like what season is crystallized? It's not 15, right?
No, I think it's like
Is it
I think it's
16?
either the 19th or 20th.
Oh, if that's the 20th season, then dang. Oh man. Wow. Wow. But Warner Brothers, again, if you're watching, if you're if you're trolling with us, like if you're gonna release a box set, do it now. Especially
Oh
release
my
the never
gosh,
box
that would
set.
be amazing. I would buy that.
Yes.
It would be a box set of all the Ninjago seasons, and that would be amazing. I mean, I've seen Star Wars do a box set of all the Clone Wars seasons.
Yeah, I have that. I have that.
Yeah, but that would be amazing. You trying to process this?
I'm just reading some of the comments here.
Yeah.
Um my goodness. Still this is crazy, guys.
Hmm.
With the franchise. Like I said, Ninjago has been a huge part of my childhood, and like I've said before, I think it was in the first episode we did last week. I tried to get into the Ninjago feels last year because it was his 10-year anniversary, but I just couldn't get into it. I think it was mostly because of Kirby's loss. In a way, I felt like we lost a very good close friend. Like it's just one of those things, guys.
Hmm.
Would have loved to met him one day or sometime. That's what I meant to
Yeah.
say.
Yeah, I'm actually just. I mean, I remember buying the Ninjago City Gardens, and that was a big set that celebrated that 10 years of Ninjago, and I've just kept it in storage and never opened it. You just don't have room for that thing. Um, so I was actually thinking about um, maybe if I can, maybe if I can even do this. I don't know, but there's a bunch of Lego fans and celebrities at different Lego conventions, um, and you bring certain sets and they can sign them. So, like with the 501st Battle Pack, next Lego convention I'm going to bring a 501st Battle Pack and have it signed by Ryan. Hopefully, yeah, that would be awesome if I could get a 501st Battle Pack signed by the person who made it possible.
I want the T-shirt with the set numbers on there. Yep.
Yeah, but I think it would be really cool if I could. Um, I think it would be really cool to bring the Ninjago City Gardens to like a Comic Con or like a Lego convention and scope out all the Ninjago actors and actresses who played the characters and have them sign that box. I think that'd be amazing.
What I don't get is that if
It'd
any of
be
you
worth
guys
so much more too.
if any of you guys in the Ninjago community have seen the 10-year anniversary documentary, I was just waiting for confirmation, like the actors and the crew talking about like the death of Kirby Morrow, and they didn't cover that much into it. Like they just showed like his picture at the very end of the documentary, along with this kid who was involved with this series for some time, but he died. Didn't that kid die from cancer or something? Like I know he played a small role in the later seasons, like the Netflix series, but like, do you know who I'm talking about?
Yeah, yeah, I know who you're talking about.
That kid was lucky. I would have loved to meet that kid
Yeah,
too.
yeah.
Um,
So Yep, it's just one of those things where it's again. I mean, like if I bring this, it depends what set I bring. Like for the Fire First Battle Pack next LEGO convention I'm going to, I'm bringing a set of that because you never know who's going to show up there to sign it.
Hmm.
So that's why I'm just got to be prepared. That's why I purchased. That's why I have two Fire First Battle Packs that are sealed, so I can get one signed and keep one box not signed. So there's just something about having people sign Lego sets just makes it more enjoyable to have, I think. Because then it's more of a collector item than it's ever going to be.
Another Ninjago question for you guys. What year or years do you think that Ninjago has peaked? Think about it, because with every franchise you're gonna obsess over, there's gonna be years upon years that a franchise is gonna, you know, peak. I think for me, when Ninjago peaked, some of you may agree or disagree, but this is just my honest opinion. I think it peaked when Rebooted came out. Honestly, we it's up to you guys whether you think Ninjago peaked within the seasons or the sets, or it can be both. Like to me, it's both the seasons and the sets, because the sets go well with the seasons. And season four, like I said, seasons 3 and 4 are my all-time favorite seasons of Ninjago, because they were so successful in their own right. Of course, the first two seasons will always be nostalgic for perfect reasons, but seasons 3 and 4, there's just something about them, you know. What do you
Okay,
think, Juan?
Sports Legends said 2020 COVID time. Um, yeah, those seasons were great that we got in 2020, but I don't think it was like a peak time for them.
Are you
Um,
talking about like Prime Empire and what was season 13? I know it was Cole's season. The what's it called? You probably know this. So yeah, it was Prime Empire, because, well, mainly because we got a fan service
mhm.
minifigure.
I love Prime. That was a good season. I loved watching Prime Empire. Prime Empire was amazing. I loved it. That was such a great season, and then the sets that we got too were just beautiful.
Especially
I
the
mean,
little arcade sets, like they were so cool.
they were so cool, and it was like a really good time. And Lego introduced some pieces that we don't get very much in different colors, like the pink ninja and
Hmm.
some other colors that we didn't get. Um, and that was kind of when I watched Prime Empire. That was kind of the thing when I was like, okay, I got to get these sets. Because they're not going to come back on the aftermarket. You know, they're not going to come back on the market forever. They're going to be in the aftermarket for even more expensive. So by the time I got done with Prime Empire, I only purchased one set, and I feel like it was a short-lived theme as well because I didn't get to purchase all the sets that I hoped for. Um,
Master of the
the
Mountain.
only set that I got out of it, which was an amazing set, I got Jay's Cyber Dragon set. Um,
Master of the Mountain. That's what season 13 is. What I liked about season
yeah.
13,
Oh
and this
yeah,
is
that was it. Yep.
this is something that Lego really does. Like they were creating like a Ninjago medieval game with the sets. Like whatever sets you bought, let's say you bought all of them, you turn that into a Lego board game. And I have one of the sets, and I still want to get those sets. Like, man, imagine playing with family and friends. Like, oh man, that'd
That
be
would
pretty
be
cool.
awesome. Yeah.
Oh man, yeah. Um, so let's say, like, yeah, 2014 peaked, 2015, 2018 for me for sure, because that was when the Sons of Garmadon sets came out. And yes, you're definitely right, Colton. 2020 for sure.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah,
let's
this was the only set that
and maybe last year because of the 10-year anniversary sets, and I know I have one of them.
yeah, this was the only set I was able to get from Prime Empire was Jay's Cyber Dragon. And it is a fantastic piece. I haven't built it yet, but I just hear that it's a fantastic piece to add to anyone's collection because it has trans neon pieces, and if you had black light, like UV light, these would glow up in the light. So with these trans orange, so I think Prime Empire really focused on a lot of different trans colors, like trans orange, trans green, which look amazing under like UV lights.
That
Um,
is cool.
so
Yeah.
that really, really Lego really did a good job with some of these sets. So,
Show them the Avatar gaming shop set that I have, like the one that has the pink Zane. Like if they want to get their hands on it. Yeah, this is the one, guys.
yeah, it is. Oh, what is it? It is called, yeah,
Gamers Market. Okay, yeah.
Gamers Market. Yep.
Look at all those minifigures. I was surprised that a $20 set like that came out with so many minifigures like that. Jeez, like that's easy money right there.
Yeah. And here's a better picture of it. Yeah, I mean, look at all these minifigures that the gamers market comes with. I mean, it's just a bunch. This was a set that I actually wanted as well. Though there was three main sets that I wanted from Prime Empire, which was the gaming market, Jay Cyber Dragon, and then Unagami's temple. So this is the Temple of Madness right here. This is a set that I wanted as well. Is the Temple of Madness because this is such a great temple. So those were the three sets that I mainly wanted from Prime Empire. But again, that theme was such short lived.
I
Sadly,
know. I never got to
and I
finish.
wasn't able to get my hands on all of the different sets. I was only to get my hands on that Jay Cyber Dragon. So.
Yeah, I never got to finish watching Prime Empire though. I think the last episode I got to watch, and this was 2 years ago, mind you guys. I think this was when like Nia kind of like disappeared. Like this was kind of like the plan for
Yeah.
Prime Empire. Like the guy who created the game, like he's supposed to make these people disappear in the game's code, if you will. And like, was he supposed to try to take over Ninjago, or was he trying to take over the gaming universe?
Well, that's kind of a tricky part with Prime Empire. So it focuses in like a gaming world, but each level, it's kind of one of those games where it's levels. So each level gets harder and harder until you go to the unfinished level, which is at the finale at the end of the season. And then what's also really cool is that the mechanic, awesome minifigure, by the way. If you ever get a chance to get his hand on him, awesome minifigure. I haven't seen him in person, but I just know that he's an awesome Lego minifigure to get your hands on.
Who's the mechanic again?
He's the guy that has that one robotic arm.
Oh, okay. Now what you say?
The mechanic. He is. Let's see if I can find a picture of him.
Great. Okay. Yes, the mechanic. He looks like a great minifigure too.
Yeah, and so, here we go. I found a picture. I found a picture of the mechanic. So
there was definitely a big Ultimate Collector set I wanted from Ninjago back in 2015. It was the Sensei Yang's like Airjitsu Temple, and I know that set has retired, but like if I could just try to get my hands on it.
Yeah.
All right. So, oh man, look at that. Oh man, the mechanic. Oh, dude, he always creeped me out just because like like when the ninja go to jail or prison, if you will, in season 6, and like he's confronting Lloyd, and like just on one side of him, like, dude, even in Lego form, like he's so freaky. Like, dude, I never thought a minifigure, like a character like him, would creep me out. Come on.
I didn't. You know, when I saw Prime Empire, I didn't think Lego would ever make a mechanic minifigure because he was just too. I think it was too complex. I think he was too complicated to even make in Lego. But when I saw Ninjago City Gardens and when I saw the picture of the mechanic, I could not believe how well that Lego did this minifigure. I mean, they got the minifigure pretty good, and it's a minifigure that is really uncommon. It's kind of a rare figure because he only came in Ninjago Gardens. So if you have that set, good for you. If you do have that set, I would recommend displaying the mechanic in a case because this is going to become one valuable minifigure once the Ninjago City Gardens retires. That's just my suggestion, but you don't have to. You don't have to listen to me. I'm not. I don't make the rules here, so I'm just telling you what to do if you want. But this was such a good character in Prime Empire because he worked with the game. So he was basically a character that worked with the game itself. So he was basically the person in charge on the outside of the game. And then Unagami was the villain, and he was basically the person inside the game. So the mechanic was actually working for him outside the game and trying to bring the mechanic's goal was trying to bring the game back into reality.
Jeez.
And then the ninja were trying to destroy the game forever. So he is such a fantastic character in Prime Empire. So he's just a.
You want to know what else I like about the series, guys? I like how it has a sense of realism. Like, sure, the characters are minifigures, but like if you look at the models, let's say like you buy a Lego set from the series, right? But when you look at the models in the series, they don't actually look Lego-like. Like they look real. Like again, Ninjago. It's because it's an original thing. The sets are actually based from the series. I'm like, that is pretty cool. I like how Lego is trying to like give that realism to the sets, and I'm like, I think this is why us in the Ninjago community want a live action Ninjago series, just to see where the realism could go, and like if they could reference like models from the past, like oh my gosh, that'd be so cool.
Yeah, that would be really cool too. But yeah, I feel like we've touched a lot about Ninjago, and it's been great just talking about Ninjago too. So why don't we try to move on to another topic?
Okay. What else can we talk about? Any more Lego news that has come up? I haven't been able to caught up with Lego news in the week just because I've just been so busy with work.
There's no new Lego news yet, so nothing to talk about there.
I mean, as far as Lego news that I've been trying to get caught up with, we already know that we're gonna get 3 Guardians 3 sets, right, guys? But when it comes to the Ant-Man movies, like the previous 2, they only came out with 1 set, and they have to pick a store to make it exclusive. Like the first one, you got a Walmart exclusive from there, and the second one you got a Target exclusive. But I'm hoping that for this third Ant-Man movie, we get just at least 2 more sets with this one, because I think this one will be worth it. And
I would really like to. What I would really like to see happen is I would really like for Lego to achieve what they could do with that third Ant-Man, because we've gotten Ant-Man set, we've gotten the second Ant-Man set, and then I think it'd be really unique to see what Lego does with the third Ant-Man if they do make a wave, which I'm pretty sure they might actually do. I'd be disappointed if they didn't make a wave of those sets. So
regardless, I'm still gonna buy a set or sets, if you will, from the Ant-Man wave. So just be expecting future reviews on that, guys.
I mean, I have this Ant-Man set that is now a collector item on the aftermarket.
Are you talking about the first one?
Yeah.
I have the first one. I actually got it for free from a friend 4 years ago. Like, dude, it's such in good condition. And by the way, guys, that 2015 Ant-Man minifigure, the original, he makes a good Civil War Ant-Man minifigure, because if you gotten the airport battle set, which I still desperately want,
I still got to get that. I have the giant Ant-Man. I don't know where he
yeah,
is.
Giant Man,
He's probably back in storage.
like
But I have the giant Ant-Man from that airport battle set. I found him in like a Goodwill haul or something like that.
oh
but,
wow, that's lucky.
but I
Oh,
have the giant
Giant
Ant-Man.
Man, yeah.
Maybe in January I can try to show you guys him. I don't have him right now. He's probably back in storage. I store a lot of different stuff in storage, so I'll probably pull him out next stream and I can show you guys that if you would like to see it. But that airport battle set is another set that I gotta get my hands on too.
Yes. Anyways, if you guys got the airport battle set, the only versions you're gonna get of Ant-Man is Giant Man and the little micro-sized Ant-Man. So like I
Yeah,
said,
see, I have the micro-sized Ant-Mans.
if you have the original Ant-Man from 2015, add him to that set so it'll make up like for what's going on. Like
Yes.
Yeah, I still need to get the Civil War sets, like especially the Toys R Us exclusive one that came out years ago. Like it came up with the exclusive Vision now, exclusive Hawkeye, and exclusive Spider-Man. Like I'm pretty sure.
Oh yeah, I
everyone
remember that.
got
I remember
ticket
that.
for
Yes.
Spider-Man.
Yeah, I remember that.
Oh man, and it's selling online for like a crap ton of money, guys. It's just I'm trying to find a decent deal right now. So it used to be $30 in retail.
Yeah, now it's not. Again, that's what happens when Lego set retires. They go up in price value, and then you have to buy them on the aftermarket for however much they go up. So it's just one of those things.
Again, if there was a black market for Lego.
Oh man!
Somebody on the internet right now, please make a sketch of that. Just make like a Lego parody of like what would happen if Legos were sold on the black market, and like just like obviously make fun of the situation, but just like try to act serious and all that. Like, hey man, what you got? Oh, I got the good stuff. I got stuff from the Target exclusives, Walmart exclusives, you name it. Like I got the good stuff.
You could be I could be kind of like suspicious about it. You'd be like, hey, so I got your text and we're meeting here. All right. Now, what sets do you want? I have these sets in the back of my truck right now. I have some Civil War sets. I have the exclusive Lego store sets. I have a whole bunch of other different sets that you want. Which ones do you want to exchange? Between us. Again, this is happening right now. It's in the middle of the night, and we got to try to make this fast because the cops are going to be onto us in a little bit, and we can't be doing this. We can't be doing this ship I went down.
Like, hey kid, you want some Legos? Oh my gosh! Oh man! Oh man!
I think there is. I think there is like a Lego community on the black market that sells Lego, but it's like dark web. It's like dark web type stuff.
Basically, dark Lego.
Pretty much.
Oh man!
I don't know. I've never been to the dark web. Don't go to the dark web. It's. I've never been to the dark web. I've never seen the dark web, but I've heard rumors about the dark web and the stuff they sell on it. Crazy. And there might be a few Lego stuff on there. I'm not saying there is, but there might be. But I do not recommend visiting the dark web because you might get hacked.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Let's not risk that either, guys.
Don't risk going to that. Just be careful out there and don't go to the dark net. So, you'll find some pretty messed up things.
Honestly, dude, I still can't stop thinking about the Quinjet images, especially with the new Cat minifigure. Like, I'm just like, I want that set to arrive faster. Like I want that set so bad. I want to put Cap together and just be like, oh, oh man.
I still have a whole base plate. I'll see if I can pull it out here. Maybe not. But I have a whole Lego base plate with a bunch, and I mean like just a whole bunch of different. Come on.
What, the like original Avengers, like 2012?
Oh man.
I have them too.
Well, I just have a whole base plate with so many different Marvel figures on it that it's just amazing. So this is the entire plate right here, and it's just a whole bunch of Marvel and DC figures all on one plate.
That is cool. See Electro in the back.
Oh yeah, yeah, I have him in the back. Yep. So this is my collection over the years. Even though Marvel and DC don't mix, they fit on a base plate together at least. Now that's not counting the figures in the Bugle. Okay, this is not counting figures that are included in the Bugle because
I see Doc Ock in the back.
yeah. So these are figures that are not included in the Bugle. The Bugle figures I have with the Bugle because come on. But these are figures that don't belong with the Bugle. So yeah, and then I got all three Thanoses. So I got the
big fig ones.
yeah, the big fig ones. I don't know if you can see them in the back. Maybe not.
You have the minifigure version because I have the minifigure version.
Yeah, I got the minifigure version too. But yeah, this is my entire collection. Pretty good size collection though. We'll have to say. I like it. It's a good collection of figures, old and new. So,
yep. Guys, you gotta remember, you gotta go all the way back to the OG original sets that came from Marvel and DC. You got the Spider-Man sets and the Batman sets from way back in the day. I wish I would have collected, like, man, especially the Tobey Maguire minifigure.
Yeah.
I would love to get my hands on the 2013 San Diego Comic-Con Andrew Garfield minifigure because I knew there was a real one. I don't know why they made sets, but at least the closest thing we got to at least TASM in general is Jamie Foxx's Electro, and I love this minifigure.
Yeah, I mean, you saw him on the board too, so I have him on the board. I have him on the plate with all my other figures, but yeah, I'm gonna say this, guys, that when I get the Sanctorum, if you see me at different Lego conventions, you will see a massive battle set up with all those figures between the Bugle and the Sanctum. So I'm waiting to get the Sanctum, and then I'm gonna set up a huge battle on the streets and everything. So next Lego convention, you might see it, and it's gonna be epic. So.
Yeah, I just hope I can get the Sanctum myself too, because apparently Lego recently told me that, apparently I'm going to lose my points in February now instead of January. Like, okay, this isn't the first time you told me this. You have to push my points, but okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, so I think I think what Lego is doing with Marvel has been great. I mean, the DBC, the Daily Bugle that they released last year was amazing. I love that set. And then the Sanctum Sanctorum was another amazing set that they released this past year, and that was amazing too. I'm super excited to see what happens in 2023 if they're going to give us another Marvel building like that.
Jeez.
We'll have to wait and see what they do.
I mean, if it's nothing pivotal, let's say, like, if it's not from Infinity War Endgame, I'm not necessarily going to get it, you know? Like I said, the Sanctum Sanctorum, the only reason why I want to get that one is because it's mostly loosely based off of Infinity War, and it has some Infinity War minifigures in there, so I'm like, yes, I need to get those characters.
Yeah. And then you have the previous one that they released a few years back, right?
Oh yeah, got the original. Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a good sanctum too. Um, but yeah, definitely another building that I want for my city. Um, Marvel has a lot of options. What they're doing with these buildings now, I mean, they can make a lot of different buildings. I mean, they got the Bugle, they got the Sanctum, and um, they can make Occorp, Doctor Octopus's tower. They can make Occorp. They can make so many. They
Of
can
course,
just make.
yeah.
They can make so many buildings. Um,
What I want Lego to do, and I'm pretty sure most of us want Lego to make this set. Maybe not make an ultimate collector set, but maybe make like $100 set. Make a set that is based off of No Way Home, right? We're talking about the
yes,
the
and
ending
a lot of figure,
battle. Yep.
a lot of fans mention that Lego is Lego gonna do one of those No Way Home sets with like a final battle, and that would be amazing if Lego did do that, because then it'd give Lego an opportunity to reprint those Tobey Maguire figures and that Andrew Garfield figure as well. So I think it'd be great if Lego did do something like that.
Yes.
If they do something like that, I would buy it instantly. I mean, um, that'd be
I
a
would
really good
pre-order
set,
it.
huh?
I would pre-order it. Like, let's say if it
Yeah.
came out on Amazon and they had a pre-order option, I'm like, pre-order it. No, it's gonna be selling like hotcakes in the public. So like, it's gonna go out like that.
Well, don't you remember what happened to the Bridge Battle set a few years ago?
Oh yeah, 2016.
I mean, that set's already selling for double its price, maybe even triple its price now. That's another set that I want to get my hands on.
I don't know. I kind of wanted to get that one too when it came out, and it came out with cool minifigures. But I'm
It
like,
did. It really did. Yeah. So, yeah, it did come out with some amazing figures. But again, once these big Lego sets retire, they're gonna go up for value. Like that Daily Bugle that I have, Daily Bugle set, that's gonna go up for value even if it's retired or opened. It's gonna go up in value because it comes with so many exclusive minifigures that just belong in that set, and you can only get them in that set. So, yeah.
I'm still gonna try to get my hands on Daredevil, guys. Seriously, one of these days I'm gonna get Daredevil.
Oh man, one day. Don't worry. You'll get. You keep your hands on it. I guarantee it.
Do you guys think that this is probably a prediction too? But do you think they'll make a series 2 of the Marvel Studios Disney Plus minifigures? Like, I enjoyed the last wave that we got. I still need to collect all of them, but like, it'd be cool to get caught up with the series, starting with like Hawkeye, and then I guess ending it off with She-Hulk, really, because we don't count the 2 specials though, even though they're Disney Plus originals, like Werewolf by Night and the Guardians Holiday Special. They could be separate things, but like, that can be cool for series 2. Like,
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what Lego is doing with those Disney Plus figures. I like the wave that they did this past year, this like last year. That was an amazing wave. I fortunately collected all of them, so I have the completed wave. Um, and this guy got to see the completed wave as well in person, so I was glad to show him as well. He's collected a fair amount of figures from that wave, but I had the complete wave of minifigures, and it's just a beautiful wave. So I don't know what Lego is going to do. I don't know if they're going to do another wave or not. But I just know that those Marvel figures now are selling for a lot of money in the aftermarket. So
I just
that
get
I
mine
do
off
know.
of Amazon. But you know what's funny, guys? When I first started collecting those figures last year, the first 2 figures I got, literally the first one was like, please let me get Scarlet Witch first. And as soon as I got my first figure, boom, I got Scarlet Witch. Second figure, I was like, I want Zombie Hunter Spider-Man. What do I get? Boom.
Zombie Hunter. Yeah, exactly.
Like,
Exactly.
what? I mean,
There's
so far,
so many unique. there's so many unique figures to that series. That's what makes it fun to collect.
Yeah, and so far, Zombie Hunter Spider-Man is still my favorite minifigure from that wave. Like, Bucky would have to be second in there. Like, great minifigure. And of course, we got Falcon's version of Captain America. We should have gotten U.S. Agent, though. That would have been a cool minifigure.
That would have. And then we got Zombie Captain America. That was a cool figure to get too. Zombie Captain America. That was a very good figure to get.
I would like to get my hands on White Vision.
Oh yeah, that's a good figure. All right, Sports Legend says Merry Christmas to everyone this week. Yeah, Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
We're probably gonna end this stream in a little bit because I gotta get my Lego Masters on. I don't know if that sounded right or wrong, but
whatever. If people are in the Lego community, they're gonna understand.
They are gonna understand. So I would say we probably have about 2 minutes left. I was gonna end this at around 6:50. Does that sound good?
Got like 2 minutes left, and I guess.
Well, I need to change it to the channel and everything. I need to get set up.
Okay.
So, is that okay if we end it a little bit early?
Yeah, I guess that's fine. I got some stuff I need to work on too.
Yeah, this will be our last stream of 2022, and we'll be back in 2023.
For sure, guys. Yeah, we don't want to take up your Christmas time. Like as much as we want to get more videos out, like you guys spend time with your families on Christmas. Come on, guys.
Yeah. We're gonna we'll keep in touch and everything like that, and we'll let you guys know when we're doing our first 2023 stream, because this is the last stream of 2022. We don't, like he said, we don't want to invade space with you guys' time, because I know that this week and next week is going to be a pretty busy time, and we don't want to intervene with these streams. So we're going to say have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, and thank you for hanging out with us these past couple episodes that we've done. And we'll see everybody in 2023, I guess.
Yes. So remember, guys, may the Lord be with you guys always. We love you guys. And like we said, just have a good Merry Christmas and New Year's for sure.
Yeah. And don't go crazy on the presents. I know you guys want to, but don't go crazy on Christmas. I know everyone wants to, but don't do none of that.
Yeah, don't be nuts.
Don't be nuts. All right. Have a Merry Christmas, guys. Have a Happy New Year. And I wish you guys the best of the rest of the 22 season. And I hope the beginning of 2023 goes great for you guys as well. Good night, everybody.
Good night, guys.
Bye-bye.